Her cry won't die. Her voice lives on. There's a difference between the caged bird and the raged bird, and it ain't a simple song. You see, a caged bird sings, hums, whistles, chirps, prays, and pleads in hopes to be free, even smiles in the cager's face. But a raged bird is an extremely angry caged bird that hits notes that hit the cager's nerves with words like, "Why in the fuck am I in here in the first place?" Flying fancy free, DWB, expressing her right to flight, but he took it personally, the one who held the cage's key. She didn't put her cigarette down before her right she stood up, so his bitch ass threatened to light her up. Wow. She passed that phase and avoided the tase, still complying so far she stepped out of the car. He tied her wings together so she couldn't fly away. Out of camera sight we couldn't see what he was doing, but we could hear what they'd say. "I got epilepsy, you motherfucker." And he replied, "Good." Taking advantage of a girl in the woods, scared as hell of a boy in the hood. And shortly a female cop just popped on the scene saying, "You should have thought about that before you started resisting." Badly I tried to dismiss her. Sadly, she sounded like a sister. Punk-ass police, lying-ass beast, law-bending and twisting, because she wasn't boot-licking and ass-kissing they came up with resisting. And once inside that cage's cage, shit went far from right. If she was suicidal, why wasn't the watch tight? And how in the hell did a plastic noose get in the cell? The jailers falsified. The jailers fucking lied. But to protect the next, they classified a homicide as a suicide. Her death will never be justified, and I won't be satisfied till them skinheads is peeled and fried. Ride, Sandy, ride. Glenn Smith was fired from police chief in the city of Hempstead. He was incompetent, they said, but instead, he got voted and promoted into sheriff of Waller County. You think they want his racist ass out? Oh, I'm talking about the Lone Star State. I'm talking about down south. Northeast and west, packed with police pests. They feel they could kill at will, got swole up chests with guns, bulletproof vests, and GPS. CBS, NBC, ABC, if we had minutes in the media, then maybe we could expose those true lies, reveal real truth lies. Devils on radio, TV, and most likely, blonde hair and blue eyes. The sister was way too strong to die self-harm. She hung with that passion in her heart to prove them pigs wrong. And since Black Lives Matter, I've seen little or no improvement. Black deaths matter most. They manifested the movement. And yeah, we meet up in March for a moment, which seems to be a fad. But they still getting away with the slang. We need to stay mad. Stop singing and humming and we shall overcoming. We need a different stroke, but nothing like the drummings. Ain't no fixing by color mixing. It's clear as day and night. Stay away from those shades of gray. It's all about black versus white. So when we DWB, we need to DW right. License, insurance, seatbelts, tags, and lights. And when we see one of them pulling over one of us, we need to pull up in front and behind them fucks. And don't fall for the "there's nothing to see, just keep on moving." We ain't wrecking just us. We're protecting just us. See, all we got is we. Let's get cracking and active. We were born to be free, not to be held captive. She's my super Shira soul sister. She's not a poor lost cause. For I found moral cause to stand up against their flaws. They fucked up laws. Sandy Bland came in handy, man. And hope that me and we, like she, will have the courage to stand. Speaking of stand, I commend her. Sandra Bland deserves a grandstand. She stood strong, black and tall. She stood for us all. They pushed her against the wall and tripped her with a fatal fall. But I can still feel it. In her spirit, I can still hear it. Sandy still calls. Hey, kings and queens, Sandy still speaks. Each one teach one, reach one, strengthen the weak. Take the time to wake the mind to break the bind. Unite and fight back. Black love and loyalty. Smite the unright. Return back to royalty. ONE. LOVE, UNITY, FTP. Be black and proud. Say it strong. Say it loud. Say it with pride. Hey, kings and queens, listen. Sandy still speaks. Ride, Sandy, ride.